Yes. All right. Well, welcome everyone to Mingle and Jingle here at Beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network. And I am just so thrilled that these beautiful faces came out tonight for just a little holiday cheer. Exactly. And to celebrate really the silver lining in 2020. And I know that if we all just open up our hearts, our minds, and our eyes, that we will find a silver lining in this very challenging year for so many entrepreneurs and businesses and families around the USA and around the globe. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited to introduce you to these fabulous entrepreneurs, small business owners that are really moving and shaking, and they're making waves in the world, and they're showing up to be unstoppable. So welcome once again. We're here to mingle and jingle, and we're going to start this off by just kind of going around the room and introducing ourselves, your name and your company, who you are, what you do, and who you serve, the problem that you solve. And we will start with Päivi, who is from Finland.
Okay, thanks Carol for having me here and having this event. So I'm Päivi Hope. I represent a company, Arctic Nutrition. It's a Finnish wild food company. So what I love to do is to help people and encourage them to regain their strength in vitality, energy, and their inner strength. So I'm also a NLP practitioner. So my superpower is empowering women all around the globe. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you so much, Päivi. We're thrilled that you're here, and because you actually joined our organization here, I believe it was last month. We are officially international, and we're really looking forward, yeah, to serving more women in business across the globe. So, thank you so much, Päivi. And Angie Thompson, I can't wait to hear from you. And because of what you've created and what you're sharing with your 25 days of Christmas around the globe. So I'd love for you to share a bit about that as well.
Aw, thanks, Carol. So my name's Angie Thompson. My company is Living in America, and I am a culture and communication coach. So I'm helping people all over the globe define their message, who they want to be, and how to work with other people that are different from them. And one of the things that I'm doing during December, each day I interviewed someone from a different country about the Christmas traditions in their country, or lack thereof. Some people don't celebrate Christmas, so what they decorate, what they don't. And it just talked a lot about all the different cultures. And we've literally hit all four corners of the globe. So we've got Nigeria and Finland and Brazil and Slovenia, Scotland. We have all kinds of people all over the place. So it would be great if you guys want to tune in and watch that. I just started a YouTube channel because I was told I had to make it work, and I'm that technically challenged. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So now I have a YouTube channel, and you guys can be on that too. It's pretty cool, and see all these great people from all over the world. And it's just been really fun during Christmas because it has been such a crappy year. And another silver lining, just to see how all these people from all over the place came together online, and also like during the holiday season, everybody's so different, and yet everybody's video is almost the same. It's family, it's friends, and it's some kind of food and drinks. So it was all those things like bringing us together. It was just a really fun series. If you get a chance to watch, I'd appreciate it. So thank you for having me, and I'm happy to be here. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Angie. And I know I've been enjoying your program, 25 days around the world, around the globe, celebrating Christmas. And it's so cool to see the different cultures and traditions. But you're absolutely right. The bottom line is we just love, celebrating the meaning of Christmas. We all do it in different ways. And it is about family as well, and friendship, and it's a pretty special time of year. So I'm glad you're sharing all of that with us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Victor, and my business is Your Joyful Path. And I really love to connect with women and support them, because I really believe that women are the birthers for what's coming next. We all understand, and I'll share a little bit about that later, but we're the ones to know how to bring things into form and understand all of it, and working together to support collaboratively a greater yet to be. So I'm really excited about that. And that's what I serve. I am a lifestyle empowerment coach for women, and just love supporting them and their vision and their dreams, and really bringing it home and bringing it to life. So.
And if you don't mind sharing a bit about your project that you're working on, if you don't mind.
Sure. I am actually creating a podcast series. I've just finished my 8th one, and we'll be going number 9 tomorrow, and to have those uploaded and scheduled to be out the beginning of January. So it's a new year, and so thrilled about that. And the podcast itself is called Living from Inside Out. And it's just really helping honor the inward journey that we all take, so that we can live a life that's really more in integrity and aligned with who we are. So it feels good. We feel free and happy and just more joyful. So.
And we need that right now, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I am so excited, and we're looking forward to supporting you in your new podcast, Living from the Inside Out. And we'll be celebrating you in January. So congratulations to you.
And you'll get to look for Carol, because she's one of my guests. So.
Yeah, I can't wait. And Amy Elberfeld. You are on mute.
You're muted.
Thanks. Happy holidays.
Holidays.
So I actually had, because I'm doing this little coaching program, I actually had to come up with a new 30-second commercial, and I haven't memorized it yet. So I'm actually going to have to read it.
Practice on us.
Yep. Can you imagine getting up in the morning and having the experience of getting dressed in a way that is easy and joyful, that fits your day's story? My name is Amy Elberfeld. I have a passion for fashion and an eye for style. I'm currently styling women like you in Storyline collection fashions in sizes extra small to 2X. Are you ready to discover Storyline's comfortable mix and match capsule dressing fashions that are perfect to style your life story?
I'm going to say yes, yes, and yes.
So now I just had to memorize it. I just finished it, and I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. Or as my mom used to say, let's give it a whirl.
Well, that was fabulous, Amy. And you've been styling for how many years now? I mean, you are an avid styler. You have a passion for fashion. I hope you're keeping that tagline, because I love it. And when I think of you, I think a passion for fashion.
Yes, I am keeping it. Yes, and this is, all my other companies have closed. I did not quit them, but the only thing I want to sell is clothing. So I've stayed true to that. And Story Collection is a fabulous little company that launched in November 2019.
Yeah, and I love that it's all about capsule dressing, right? And it's easy and fun and simple, and that's what we need right now.
It's pandemic wear, COVID wear, for sure. I mean, women are, there was an article in the New York Times, women are no longer dressing the way they dress. They want pull-on pants. They want comfortable tops. They're sitting at home, working from home, sitting on Zoom. And a lot of them are thinking, even if they do go back to the office in person, they will not be dressing the way they used to.
Right.
So it's interesting.
That's
the
right.
fashion world is changing.
Yeah. They'll be looking for Storyline.
Yes.
Amy Elberfeld.
Red pants.
Thank you. Yes. That's right.
Pull on pants. That's all we've got, ladies.
I love it. Thank you so much, Amy. And
Thank
Natalie.
you.
There we go. Merry Christmas a little early, everyone, and I hope you all have a very blessed new year with much hope and much joy to come. I was reminded real quickly, Rebecca M. was a speaker a number of years ago at a conference I was at. And I was one of the lucky ones to receive her little gift box. And inside was an ornament hanger that said, "Today is a great day to be happy." And that has hung on my car mirror every day since then. And so when we head out, or we're not sure if we want to go out, or whatever the case may be, I am always reminded of it, that there is always something we can be happy about. And I think with the way the year has gone, the more we can live that way and let our light shine, the brighter everything else can stay, keep that darkness out of the way, and we just look forward. So I just wanted to say thank you again for that, Rebecca. It's been a continuous reminder of you and all the work you do. So I am Natalie Reeder. I created a company called A Niche of Nature because there's so many aspects to each of our lives and our wellness. And, you know, sometimes it's weight, sometimes it's nutrition, sometimes it's energy, sometimes it's who knows what the case may be. And it was my purpose, I took the passion into purpose, to find a place that brings that education element into information that people can use. And so through my journey this year of diversion of things that we wanted to do, became a certified holistic health coach. Emphasis on the holistic, that there is a way to blend all the things we need in our world to find that best way to make us our best selves. And blending that with aromatherapy. I'll finish my certification in that as well. So feeling a little dressed for success there. But it's about helping people take kind of we always do a survey or a questionnaire about ourselves. And so I use a tool that's a health evaluation that helps us look at those areas that are deficiencies in our purpose and our, you know, what are our blockages, and put together what we call a map that is your massive action plan. How do you want to achieve your goals? And so I'd come alongside and help you with that. And quick story, if I can, better than a year ago, I was introduced to this health evaluation before the coaching program. And when I took that, I thought I was doing pretty good. I was a negative 27 out of 100. And I thought, whew, okay, bigger problems than I thought. Got to work on some things. This July, it was a 32. So I crossed the bridge to the positive. I took it yesterday and it's an 82. So things are there. There are solutions. And I still have some things that I'm working on, but it's so much nicer to know I have such a stronger base. And that's what it is about, helping people empower where they are so they can thrive and, you know, thrive and strive. So I'm looking forward to more opportunities to do that in the coming year.
That's awesome, Natalie, and congratulations on your health and wellness coaching certification that you achieved this year. That's a huge accomplishment. So thank you. That's awesome. Congratulations to you. All right, let's see here. How about Gina Hall?
I'm off mute now.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Gina.
Hi. My name is Gina Hall, and Rebecca Victor invited me. And my company is Gina Tech. I'm an IT consultant. I've been in the IT world for 21 years, working in the commercial field most of that time. However, in 2012, I created Gina Tech because I was helping a lot of people with laptop issues that were crashing and doing reimages, and I help people. This year in May, I had resigned myself from the commercial world and felt called to further my business. And so I'm working on my background is very broad, so I have a lot of residential customers that I help, and also I work on projects like integration. So that's my specialty. So
I think that's awesome. So like IT and software integration. Does that sound right?
Yes,
Okay. And do you do website designing?
I do.
Okay, there. That's awesome. I know all small business owners, entrepreneurs need website help. So yes.
Excuse me.
Well, we're thrilled that you're here, Gina. And I've got to say thank you to Rebecca for inviting you here to join us tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And how about Betty Thompson? Dr. Betty Thompson.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I just figured if you button here, the space bar, it mutes it and unmutes you. We've been Zooming since March, and I feel like I made a major advancement. I am a foodie, and I love food. And I have taken my love for food and have woven it into the work I do. I especially am very serious, this is the serious side of me, about nutrition. I think other of us are as well. And I do partner with a global company called Juice Plus in the Tower Garden. And it took a long time to figure out how do I really say why I'm doing this. My why is my husband's death several years ago from heart disease, of which the wrong food was a major contributing factor to that. And I realized this year, because I am an historian and because I am a foodie, and Juice Plus is just all about whole food nutrition, that was really a special niche that I could really have fun with, beyond to say, this is really terrific and you want to take it. Well, there's got to be a better way to do that, and a more fun way to do that. And I'm doing that through just the power of healthy choices and healthy fun and nutrition, and especially the Tower Garden. I don't know if you know the Tower Garden or not, but it's a fabulous garden. And I think particularly during COVID, people really realize there's a lot of changes going on. And one of them is our food source. And people are like, where's my food coming from? And I'd like to be more in control of that. The company sold more Tower Gardens the first quarter than they did the entire previous year. Because people are like, you know, we're going to get through COVID, but I'm still going to be really dubious about my food source. So it's been a lot of fun. A major project of that related to food was something I just discovered at the very end of the year. I am an historian, I'm a history professor, and I put together, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we talk about the history of people through what we've eaten over time? And so I put together, I'd like to make it a course eventually, but that is so back burner. But I put together a real quick PowerPoint with a lot of pictures and a narrative that could travel. That's really a program called Chomping Our Way Through Time. And I wish I could show you the backdrop because it's so much fun. And I did it last week for 2 audiences. And I thought, oh gosh, they loved it. They wanted more pictures, but they really loved it. So now we're going to figure out how to break it down into blurbs. So it's just not a 30-minute presentation, but a 1 to 3 minute, and use that as the educational connection constantly for food. So it's just been a really good year. COVID, it's been so painful on a global level, economically and through health. But I think for many of us, it's also been major significant pivoting. So I'm going into 2021 with a lot of excitement, and and food's a part of it. But I really am serious about being a foodie. Food's a lot of fun, and it can either heal us or kill us, and we have a choice. And the right choice can be a very fun choice.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Food is a lot of fun. And right now more than ever, we need health and wellness and boost our immunities, you know, and all that good stuff. So you're on the right track. And what I love about you, Betty, is that you are just multifaceted, and you have such an extensive background in education and culture and nonprofits, and with health advocacy for patients, and now onto nutrition and food. So I think it's amazing. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and so appreciate all that you do. And let's hear from Liz Kitchell. We're so glad that you're here. Thanks for joining us.
Even though it says Donna Parks.
That's okay.
Hi, beautiful faces. There's so many beautiful faces out there. Happy holidays to every single one of you. And I'm glad to be here. So I am the president of Shimula, just like it sounds, Shimula, which is kind of slang for her money. And we're really about empowering women with regards to money, because we know that if women feel abundant and are safe and secure, they're more likely to invest in other women. And it is so important that we do this, because we have this ability to collaborate and build and support and lift, and we intrinsically do it. But a lot of times we don't know how to do it because it might be in the middle of our blind spot. So we really kind of hover at Shimula in that space that says, who are you? What are your values? What's important to you? And what's the role money plays in all of this, right? So money is an important part of all of it, but it's how do you create a yes and conversation for everything you want to accomplish in life and the money portion of it. After 25 years in the financial industry as a financial advisor and training and coaching financial advisors, and the same amount of time in spiritual psychology, I combine those. And that's what Shimula is all about.
I think that's amazing. And you started Shimula this past year. And I think that's so exciting, because it's more than money and mindset. My understanding, it's a movement that you've created.
It's all about creating a movement. And there's going to be, no one woman has all the secrets with regards to money. There's no way. There's all these different areas. You know, I know investments really well. I know spending patterns. I know the emotions behind the money. But there's so many other ways to unlock your wealth that we really want it to be a movement and a portal for women to share and to learn from each other.
Well, cheers to the Shimula movement in 2021.
Yay.
That's awesome. All right, Varsha, let's see here. We would love to hear from you, Varsha.
Hey everyone, thanks Carol for putting this together. It's really nice to be here. So my name's Varsha Lemon. I'm a health and nutrition coach. So wellness and health is huge for everybody here, it sounds like. So I opened my business about 5 years ago, and in the process, you know, with helping people in my local Charlotte area, I ended up partnering with a global company called Isogenics, and I use their product line and coach around them, really focusing on areas for people, healthy aging, weight wellness, whether it's gaining or maintaining or losing, athletic performance for those that are loving to go to the gym, or athletes, and even high school and middle school athletes. And then also helping with people are experiencing so much, stress, inflammation, gut issues. So I work with, you know, the stress factors and really help people get into a more balanced state and living their best self. Because, you know, I know Betty talked about food being poison or your healing medicine, and it's so true. And just watching things change over the years and how our food is created in the industries, it's just nice to know that with our company, we just really focus on providing the body with really dense nutrition using intermittent fasting and cellular nutritional level cleansing. We're published in 8 medical journals, and we're global. So I'm in 26 markets. And what's great is we opened 13 of those markets in July, right in the midst of COVID. So it's you know, nutrition delivered to your door, and I love helping people. So majority of my clients, I would say 98% of them are women between the ages of 35 and 75. So that's my biggest target area. So I really love empowering women and making them feel better in their own selves and in their skin, and even having a financial opportunity to help them, especially now. A lot of people are looking for side hustles and stuff. So we put together teams, and I help coach people and create some extra financial wealth into their life. So that's what I love doing that. I've been doing that for about 5 years now.
I think that's awesome. I love the fact that you deliver nutrition to your doorstep, so to your door. And then I think I saw on social media that you attended a huge conference, and if you don't mind, share a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I have been part. I just attended Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within, but I have done his #1 female trainer, KK, I did like 8 weeks prior to that. So I've been under like 11 weeks of personal development with her and Tony, and it was just phenomenal. Like, I could not believe that on a virtual level, we could have so much excitement and energy. And, you know, a company in Charlotte built his 360 image wall, and, you know, and he could touch on the panel and just bring you front and center. And it was intense and just one of the best things I've ever done. He was a keynote speaker for our company 3 years ago. And so I've been following him and kind of just spying on his little things and seeing what's going on. And when KK she just lit the room on fire, and I'm like, why not take advantage of this? So I'm in such a huge personal development phase right now. I think this is my year, and I've been working really hard with it. And it was great. I mean, the empowerment, and I feel like just so in tune with where I need to be and where I need to go. Like, I feel like my vision is very clear.
Right.
And I think that's really important moving into 2021 for me. So
yeah, I can feel that energy coming straight from across the screen here. So
I encourage everyone to do it. Like, it's amazing.
That's so exciting. Well, congratulations to you, Varsha. And we can't wait to
you.
see what you create in 2021 with all of that energy and empowerment that you've just invested in yourself. So that's going to be really exciting. And so thank you so much, Varsha. And I think we have one left, JC.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good afternoon or good evening. I don't know where you all are from.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And right now we're getting hit with a lot of snow. It's coming down heavy and fast, and it's heavy and wet. Rebecca's shaking her head. I'm assuming you're from the area. Well, my background is in hotel and hospitality management and restaurant management. So what Betty was saying really struck a chord with me, because nutrition and food, my family has been in the restaurant business for about 30 years. And I went to college for business and hospitality, hotel management, but I also took a lot of nutrition classes. So it struck a chord with me with what Varsha and Betty are talking about. And what Dawn, or I'm saying Dawn, but it's not Dawn, it's Liz, I believe. Because of COVID, and I've had a little more time on my hands because hotels are mostly, you know, the industry has kind of been decimated via COVID. I've had more time on my hands. So I've been reading more about financial planning and stability and investments. And these are topics which I really, really wish high schools and colleges would speak more on. Because, you know, honestly, I'm 40, and I really wish I had learned so many of these terminology and everything. Even in college, I took finance and accounting and everything, but it didn't really pinpoint exactly what was what. And quite frankly, in the last 20 years, so many new products are in the market that, you know, I'm like, what the heck is an ETF? Like, what is this? What is that? So, you know, I'm hopefully spending some time learning some more from everyone, whether it be books or newspapers or social media and online. So I saw this event on Eventbrite. So I wasn't actually introduced or invited by anyone, but I saw female entrepreneurs, and I'm like, I want to learn something, you know, maybe I can learn something, maybe I can help others. But yes, so a lot of what you have said has spoken to me, whether it be business, entrepreneurship, nutrition, food, hospitality, you know, being a self-sufficient woman, and, you know, just conquering the world, etc. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for joining.
Just one little last tidbit. I've had technical audio issues for the last week. So my laptop is on right now, but the audio may drop out.
Okay.
And if that happens, I will sign off, turn off my computer, and reboot and come back.
Fantastic. Yeah, come and join us. We're going to do a fun activity, and we've got some door prizes we're going to give away. And I think we're going to open up the room so that we all can just kind of engage in some conversation and get to know one another. And you're lucky that you're here tonight, because we do have a wealth of information regarding finances in the financial industry. And that's Liz Kitchell here. She is a money and mindset coach. Yeah, she's a great one to tap into. Yeah.
Carol, can I add?
Yes.
When I only see the initials JC, I didn't catch your first name.
It's Judy.
I think we all. Judy. Hi,
I
Judy.
tried to change it, but it won't let me change it. I don't know why. I tried to put my name up there, and it won't let me do that.
I think we all agree that high schools ought to be teaching, basic finance. I had a conversation today with a high school teacher about the tower garden and hydroponic and aeroponic. It was about hydroponic aeroponic gardening.
Yes,
He is
yes.
teaching nutrition. He's teaching food and nutrition,
Yes.
like actually talking about nutrition in school. I said, "This is high school?" He said, "Yes." I said, like food and nutrition, and I was grown. He says, "Yes." And is it? I said, "Is this like an elective?" Or he says, "No, it's a part of the science courses,
STEM.
and
Yes.
it's part of the curriculum." And he brings in, he would love to get a tower garden in the classroom for obvious reasons. But I mean, we had an amazing time talking about them, thinking they don't even, I mean, the medical students don't take a nutrition course. It is offered if they'd like to take it, and they can't be, for the most part, bothered because, why would they? And I've never heard of a high school saying, yes, we're teaching about nutrition and food and eating. And I'm like, holy cow. Because our kids are in trouble when it comes to their nutrition. And I just thought that's cool.
I think a lot of it's
Has anybody else
fun.
any of you who've got high school kids or grade school kids, are they teaching nutrition and food in school, in your school?
Absolutely.
We've always had a garden at the schools my kids go to. They have to work the garden.
Yes. That's a school garden. This is an actual course that's taught. And he's got all these different courses where, and they bring in social studies, they bring all these different factors. I just had never heard of that. Cool.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And I totally agree. I think we are lacking in our school system education on finances. And years ago, we used to have the home economics teachings and trainings. I know I enjoyed that but I'm going to date myself, but just basic general life skills, right? So thank you so much for sharing. And I thought, why don't we jump into our activity, which is, I'd love for us all to just, if you have a silver lining that you'd like to share. I totally believe in gratitude. And I do believe that there is a silver lining here in 2020. And if you're willing to share, if you found a silver lining in 2020, what is that silver lining? And number two, if you could unwrap a gift, a business gift from under the tree, what would it be? Because you never know who is in this Zoom room or who from our viewers might have the answer or the solution for you to help give you some direction in 2021. And I've got to give credit to Natalie Reeder because she recently hosted our virtual networking event this past week, and that was one of her activities. And I just loved it so much. I think it's so awesome that if you could unwrap a business gift from under the tree, what would it be? And then we can listen in and figure out how we might be able to help you. So who wants to go first? Silver lining, if you've got one or two, and or your business gift, what would that be? And let's not all go at once.
I'll jump in here. It was a great thought when we had that the other day, because it really made us look back over the year, and it can be very intimidating, but it was one of those for me that was, we always have room to grow. I'm a lifelong learner. And so there's, give me the next new thing and I'd love to see how it applies. But I used the time for personal growth and really building relationships, touching tabs with people that we couldn't go out to meet. And so we'd have Zoom calls all day long, which was kind of not fun either because you sit too long. But it was really important for me to just really spend time to grow myself and to really make some better connections with people that, we get so busy, we forget to stay in touch with. So those were my two takeaways, that, already having a plan of how I keep that going into the new year. And then the second, then you want to just do one at a time or both of them at the same time?
How about both at the same time? Okay. Go for it.
And then my gift was, because through my learning, was what do I need to have so that if somebody says, how can you help me with XYZ, that kit has our journal, it has our health evaluation. It would be the kind that would, you know, whoever would open that, it would be the nutritional plan, the things they could do to improve on where they want to. And it would be that kit just ready to go that we can just plug in and activate. They'd have it all right there. And that would be just amazing. And it would have, you know, I think we mentioned too, that the contact list, I'd have my ready contacts who are people who are really ready to say, I want to do something about this part of my health, this part of my wellness. I need help with food choices. I need help with, I'm missing some nutrients, you know, so wherever that case may be. And so that was my box under the tree.
Awesome. All right. Who would like to go next? Your silver lining and your business gift box. All right, Amy.
Silver lining, I think just feeling a lot of gratitude for things that were taken for granted before COVID. I think my biggest example that hit me this weekend is, well, the last few weekends, because we were open up for to go back to church for a couple weeks before they closed us down again. And there was something about being in that space, even though the space is not supposed to be, you know, what it's all about, but there is something, I think, about gathering in that space. And, you know, sometimes my husband will only go to 8 o'clock, right, 1 in the Episcopal Church. And so sometimes it'd be like, oh, I gotta get up at, you know, 6, where the times we were going when we were open, it was like, I'm ready, you know, there was none of that, you know, complaining in my head about, oh, I got to get up so early. Da, da, da. So I think there are a lot of things in life that, you know, we kind of took for granted before this all started, and now looking at things a lot differently. Gift, I guess I think more of storyline as a whole than just getting more women in the collection, knowing about storyline, fashion. So that would be my gift for 2021.
I think that's a great gift. All right, who would like to go next? And let's get storyline out there into the world.
I'll go.
All right.
I think for me, my silver lining has been just the opportunity to build relationships, and just knowing that having a global business, that just really was something all of a sudden I'm like, I need to grow this, and I didn't know how to do it. So during this COVID, just being able to have the connections to grow globally and meet with people who know people, right? It's all about leveraging other people's contacts and their connections. And so that's been really awesome to just have more of a global presence where I didn't have in December. So I love that part. I'm very thankful for that. Gift. So I was thinking, you know, like what I wanted under the tree on the business level, but so I'll answer that one. I actually would love to have my own personal, like, chopper chef, because I cook every meal, right? And so I sometimes am not very great with meal planning, and the kids are like, Mama, it's 5:30, what are you cooking? And I'm like, oh. Right? So I like try to scramble. So if I could have someone that would just come in, prep everything, so I could just do like the last 30-minute touch and be done and serve my gourmet meal, I would love that. But as a gift to give from my business to someone else, for me, it's really knowledge, as far as teaching people about nutrition and wellness and how it impacts their lives. To me, is one of my passions. And so if I could put that under a tree for everybody, I think that we would have such healthy humans on this planet. Like, yeah, that would be my gift.
And live longer, healthier,
Yes.
happier lives. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you, Varsha.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next? Silver lining or a business gift that you would like to unwrap yourself that might help you in your business? What do you need in your business? If you could find that under the tree.
I need help. So I'll take some admin help.
Admin help.
That's what I'll take as my present. No, but I do find that really hard to find it, because even with the virtual assistants, I know I've hired some and then they're so busy right now. It's just a thing that they're getting so busy. It's really hard to find somebody to stay consistent with it. You don't kind of have to retrain. That would be my gift to myself. I think my gift to other people is to help them really understand who they are in a way that they can communicate to the people that are really going to bring a business. Because with Zoom, there's so much like networking, so many networking opportunities that we all just get out there and you network like crazy. And at the end of the day, like, was that worth it? Did I make any money? Do I have any customers? Sometimes we're throwing too large of a net. And I think sometimes what I could help someone with is just to say, let's spend an hour together and see where we should really cast our net. Where are your fish? And how are we going to save you time by finding the right people and saying the right things so that they connect to you, know what you do and connect to you. So that I think would be something I could help with someone. Maybe we can swap admin help.
There you go.
I'll be all in that. And then silver lining is definitely global, because what I do is very, very global, and I have been able to reach places and on power teams with people I could have never imagined possible. So that has been, two of them sitting right here with us, Pivy and Varsha, from that. So, and Maxine and Omu, other people that have been on Beautiful Faces too. So that's my silver lining.
Yes, that's a fantastic silver lining. Absolutely. I think a lot of the beautiful faces that are here in this room have all been through connectivity, referrals, and we wouldn't be global without all of you here. So, and our programmings would not have taken off without each and every one of you. So that is the silver lining for Beautiful Faces Going Places. I've got to say, I had this vision 4 years ago to create this online chamber of commerce for women in business, to provide the information, the resources, education, and the networking connectivity virtually and online. But let me tell you, 4 years ago, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know, the technology that was available, and a lot of it wasn't 4 years ago. And let me just say, with the pandemic in March, it was like everyone was forced to. We didn't have a choice, right? To jump online. And that is a silver lining. I thought, wow, okay, this is go time. This is our opportunity to connect with one another and to, help other women around the world grow their businesses, or provide that education, or the information, resources, whatever it is that they need, because we need a lot of things to be entrepreneurs. I mean, to run our own businesses. And I think many of us here are solopreneurs. So, I step back and my mind just gets boggled, because I think of marketing, finances, admin, systems and processes, the list just goes on and on. So yeah, that's the silver lining for me as well. So global, yeah. And did anyone else want to contribute or have something that they want to share, whether it's their silver lining or their gift? Yes.
I would love to share, Rebecca.
And Liz, yeah.
So the silver lining, I think, has been really beautiful for myself and my family is there were no distractions. March 12th, we shut down. And what we thought would be 3 to 6 weeks, right, at most, there was no distraction. So the first 3 to 6 weeks are like, yay, vacation at home, staycation. And we really had this amazing time kind of building family time. And we got to reconnect with the children. There was no sports. There was no other stuff. And we really had a good time. Now that's blossoming into other stuff, including, too much time with each other, which is a whole nother blessing in and of itself that we've gotten to, of like communicating boundaries and how do we have these open conversations and levels of communication that I think were never really possible before. So in a way, I'm very grateful for that, because that was something that really needed to happen in my family. And it was a huge learning opportunity for my teenagers. So business-wise, kind of like Angie, like 500 hours of an assistant would be awesome as a gift, or marketing, either or would be great, or 250 and 250. And the gift that can be wrapped up in a really nice bow that can be bought from us is we have some really fun interactive classes going on right now that you just come and you play and you kind of go, huh, what's my relationship with money look like? What is my money personality? What gifts and talents do I naturally have? So that's some things that we have going on right now that are really fun, and not so daunting, because money should never, ever be that boring. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And you're right, money should not be boring.
No.
All right, Rebecca.
I love that, Liz. Never be boring. That's an awesome way to put it. For me, the silver lining is I really turned inward for probably, I don't know, 6 months. When it hit, I just shut down on everything and got real quiet within myself, really discerning. I'm a person with varied interests and skills, and just learning how to apply those in the ways that were meaningful to me and thought I could offer a value, and just went through tremendous interpersonal growth to just learn what that is, how I want to do it, to have faith in it. And so that feels really, really good, what I've learned and what I've discovered. And out of that came a real new understanding of who I wanted to serve and how I wanted to do it, and to feel good about that. And to actually start with a podcast. So that is exciting too. And to take the leap and have people support me. I have a podcast team. If anybody's ever interested, I'd be happy to share who I'm working with. They are wonderful. And that just feels, I think the demonstration was just the ability to move my way, that I didn't have to follow someone else's constructs in order for it to work, that literally it could be my way. And it wasn't so much about working hard as much as just letting go, being with the process and watching it unfold. And so that's been a tremendous dynamic. And then as far as a gift for me, it would be the same as what Liz was sharing, what Angie was sharing, an assistant of some sort of VA or social media, just to kind of get inspiring ideas and information out there. Somebody, in that realm would be awesome. And I think if I could wrap a gift under somebody's tree, it would just really, for us to really see our own beauty, our own magnificence, and really come to know what that is, and know that it's okay if it takes it. It's little steps for me to embrace that. But I kind of like it. I really am enjoying embracing that. So that's it. So thank you.
I love it. Yes, we do need to embrace our own beauty, our own strengths, our own talents, our own magnificence and brilliance that we have within ourselves. It's there if we just get out of our way. So yeah, so cheers to Beautiful Faces Going Places in 2021. You all are so amazing. I want to say thank you so much for, yes, let your lights shine, for joining us. I've got 3 gifts, 3 door prizes that I want to give away, and they are 3 Starbucks gift cards. So I am going to do a quick drawing here for those. And I've got to give a shout out to Shannon Donestay, because she introduced me to this really cool little spinning wheel. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I've got all of your names typed in here, and all I have to do is push spin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see here, spin. For the first $10 gift card to Starbucks will be, let's see here, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Okay. There it goes.
That's cool.
So cool. Yeah.
Rebecca.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. So Rebecca.
Anybody want to go for coffee?
Exactly.
In a couple of months.
Exactly. So I'm going to spin again. Here we go for the second card. Here we go. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to have to do that
No,
one
do it again. Yeah, take me out or redo it. Yeah.
Okay. I won't be able to act fast enough to take you out. This is where you need the admin, right? Some help. Here we go. Amy Alberfeld. Okay, so we've got one coming your way, and I've got the last one here. Let's see here. Spin. And now I think I got the hang of it. Let's see. Liz. All right. Those are our winners for tonight's door prizes. And I just need mailing addresses. I know I've got Amy's. I don't think I have Liz or Rebecca. So if you guys can either message me or Facebook Messenger, just send me your mailing address. I want to make sure I pop those in the mail to you guys so you can enjoy coffee. And when we can, it would be fantastic if we all could meet for a coffee. I would absolutely love that. Yeah.
Carol, before we leave,
Yes.
when Liz was talking about money, that has been the scarcity of money is really a driving factor for a lot of stress. And this has been a very challenging year, even for those of us who did, the pivoting and really tremendous benefits. There's also been a loss of income and having to rediscover yourselves, make it up. And I was attending another meeting or workshop yesterday, and we were in a small group, and we were talking about positive affirmations and things, and this woman said something that really just came close to bringing me to tears, because I thought, how powerful. Because sometimes with positive affirmations, we kind of make them up. Well, if I just say this, it'll happen. Well, it's not always that easy. And she said she found, you might have heard of this or like this. It's an online app called The Secret of Money. And she said, every day I say, thank you for all the money I have been given all my life. And I thought, holy cow, what a way to get off scarcity. What a way to think, because if you're having a hard time right now, that hasn't been all your life. It's not going to be the rest of your life, but just to reframe it by saying, thank you for all the money I've been given all my life. And if you apply that positive thinking to, if you're feeling like you just lost friends or you just lost whatever, thank you for all the jobs I've had on my life. Thank you for all the but particularly the money, because it's such a driving factor. And I thought, whoa, would that ever really put a spin on the negativity? You got to keep walking in that direction, though.
Yes,
because
thank you so much.
We're so used to living in the cave, we can easily get magneted back.
Thank you, Betty.
Wow, that was powerful.
Thank you for sharing that, because you're absolutely right. That comes from that money mindset. And if you don't mind, Liz, would you mind closing? Do you have something you could share, Liz, regarding money and mindset? Because that is your area of expertise.
Sure, absolutely.
Close this out and to help us get ready for 2021. Just something real short and sweet.
Absolutely. So two things real quickly. It's really important, especially if you're feeling scarcity, to see that money can be a vehicle of shifting things. So you can carry around $100 in your wallet. You don't need to spend it, but just go, oh my gosh, I know exactly how I would spend that. And you see something you love, cherish the thing that you love. So if you're walking around and you see a painting on a wall, you're like, oh, that is so beautiful. I could so buy that. I know it would go in my house. And imagine taking $100 and actually spending it, and then taking the thing home and just kind of cherishing it. The other thing real quickly and briefly about this, and if you need other exercises, reach out to me. A lot of people will go, oh, we just have to positive think our way through stuff. It's a positive feeling in a way, because the body and the mind and spirit have to be aligned, which I know a lot of people really know this. And some people have a hard time getting there. So do a money affirmation cheer or dance.
Okay.
All right.
Right? Get your whole body moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Liz. So appreciate you and just sharing your money and mindset with us all. And Dr. Betty Thompson, thank you so much for sharing your remarks. This has just been amazing, really. Thank you, beautiful faces, for joining us today or tonight. And I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Enjoy this holiday season. And I can't wait to see you all on the other side in 2021. Cheers to you. Cheers to your success.
Cheers to you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Happy holidays.
It was great seeing you. Bye, Pivy. Thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you, Ivy.
Thanks for coming, Gina.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
having me. You girls are awesome.
This has been amazing. Thank you all.
Awesome.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you, Carol.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Merry
especially-
Christmas.
Yeah.
You're pretty special people. Thank you. Oh, I just love you guys.
I just realized that I've been up like almost 20 hours. Yeah, because I had an early morning meeting this morning. So 20 hours up way.
All the way from Finland.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams,
All right.
Heidi.
Sweet dreams to you.
Big dreams. I saw a beautiful picture of a skater on a lake in Finland on Facebook. Oh my God, it was stunning. I'm like, oh, it was just so beautiful.
Well, maybe next year Santa will pull us all on his sleigh and we'll head to Finland.
I love that.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.